How's it going, Internet? This is Jacob with Jacob Reviews Things, and today I'm here to talk about something I love even more than knives, which is The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. I'm currently in the middle of my second reread of the series right now. I'm listening to the audiobooks this time, which are great. Michael Kamer and Kate Reading do such an incredible job. Um, but the reason I'm making this video is I decided to do something a little different with my reread this time because I just got through the Dragon Reborn and I'm a few chapters into the Shadow Rising, and just seeing our how innocent and naive and kind of just the situations the characters get into in the beginning of the books versus where they are at the end is it was so jarring to me for some reason on this reread that I had to skip to the end and read A Memory of Light just to compare. And it made me realize that this series is on another level with the characters, a completely different level than anything I've ever experienced in fiction, let alone fantasy. Um, I mean, like where I'm at in The Shadow Rising, a couple chapters in, all the characters are just still wrestling with the fact that they're just naive sheep herders, or they think they are at least, and that they're dealing with all this anxiety of Rand um, trying to deal with all the nobles in Tyr, and Matt wrestling with what his luck is and how to use it and what it means and what his role with Rand is, and Perrin and the hammer versus the axe, and coming to terms with that he's a wolf brother versus here where they're basically gods. I mean, Matt is basically a demigod of war with what he can do with his brain. Perrin is, I don't know how you would fight somebody who can use the world of dreams the way Perrin uses it. And Rand is pretty much a god in Zen Rand form during the last battle. So it's, yeah, just the emotional maturity that comes with those roles that they've acquired, and the way they talk to other characters, and the way it's unbelievable. And especially because all this from the Eye of the World, the first book, to here is, I think within the story it takes place in about 2 to 3 years, and it's insane that there's that much development that is crammed into that little space of time within the story. I mean, like a lot of, and with that many characters, and it's so well done, and they all get satisfying conclusions, and it's believable. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm never going to be a fan of the way Patton Fane went out, the way his story ended, but I mean, other than that, I think this is one of the most cathartic endings in fiction because of where the characters start and where they end, and just the density of detail that the series provides for that journey. I mean, there's, what is it, 14 books covering 2 to 3 years of time. That's a lot of detail if you think about that. I mean, there's, I think, like 7 Harry Potter books, and they start from when he's like a preteen to around 18 or 19, I think, is when they end. Yeah, like, yeah, man. And it's, with all that setup, all that building, the payoffs are so great. I mean, watching Egwene lead the Aes Sedai into battle, Matt getting to shine, Perrin finally accepting who he is and becoming the wolf, and and just marrying the wolf and the blacksmith together to be Perrin Aybara. It's just, oh man, that's just like the main 3 characters, and that's not even including all the side characters who, a lot of the side characters have surprisingly satisfying endings, and if they're not satisfying, they're like, damn, my man went out as a hero kind of endings. Like, since we're talking, yeah, since we're talking about spoilers, like Devram Bashir, that one really got to me. Swan and Gareth Bryn, when they get ambushed at the Aes Sedai camp. That one always gets me for some reason. Oh man, yeah, and like watching the Ogier go to war is so heartbreaking and satisfying at the same time, because you spend 13 books with the Ogier and all you know about them is that they just want to chill and with their trees, unless they're the Shan Chan Death Watch guard, in which case they seem a little bloodthirsty. But either way, I mean, oh man, like one of my favorite chapters in this book is the Silence Like Screaming, the chapter where Loyal leads the Ogier charge against the Trollocs to help out Elaine and the forces of Andor, and it's just, oh yeah. Brandon Sanderson did a great job. He'll never get enough credit. I don't understand how you could pick up a series this dense, this complex, this complicated, with this many hundreds. I think there's over 2,000 named characters, and just bring it all together and wrap it up. So yeah, Robert Jordan's on a whole nother level, and so is Brandon Sanderson. These guys are incredible. The series is incredible. Yeah. So the point of this video is the Wheel of Time is amazing and I love it. And if you're rereading it, I would suggest doing what I'm doing and just get through the first 3, read A Memory of Light, and then loop back and continue the series, because whew, it's quite an experience, man. All right, peace out, everybody.